People often ask why old Japanese performance cars still feel so alive today. Not faster on paper, not more powerful than modern supercars, yet somehow more exciting, more involving, more memorable. The Toyota Supra 4 Malawian Quatches is one of the clearest answers to that question. This car wasn't designed to impress spreadsheets. It was built to connect with the driver in a way that modern cars often forget. In the 1990s, Japanese engineers focused on balance. Power was important, but harmony mattered more. The Supra 4 Malawian Quatches was engineered around durability, response, and mechanical honesty. When you sit behind the wheel, you don't feel isolated. You feel connected. The steering communicates. The throttle responds with intention. The car doesn't rush to impress you. It waits for your input. One of the reasons this Supra still feels special is its simplicity. There are no artificial sounds. No torque-shaping algorithms trying to predict what you want. What you do with your right foot directly affects the car. That relationship creates trust, and trust creates confidence. Confidence is what makes a car feel fast, even when numbers say otherwise. The Supra 4 Malawian Quatches also represents an era when manufacturers overbuilt everything. Engineers designed parts with massive safety margins, not because they expected owners to modify them, but because reliability was a core value. That mindset resulted in a drivetrain that feels solid, planted, and unbreakable. You don't feel fragility, you feel strength. This is why JDM legends like the Supra still resonate today. They deliver an experience that modern cars often dilute. It's not about nostalgia, it's about feel, and feel never goes out of style. The heart of the Supra 4 Malawian Quatches is not just its engine, but how that engine behaves. The 2JZ GTE became legendary not because of tuning potential alone, but because of how it delivers power. Smooth, progressive, and mechanical. There is weight behind every action, and that weight translates into sensation. When boost builds, it doesn't feel artificial. You sense the car loading up, preparing itself, then releasing energy in a controlled surge. That moment creates anticipation. Anticipation is a powerful emotion in driving. Modern cars often eliminate it in the name of efficiency, but in doing so they remove excitement. The Supra rewards patience. It teaches the driver timing. You learn when to apply throttle, when to wait, when to let the car settle. This interaction is what makes the driving experience engaging. You're not just a passenger commanding systems. You're part of a mechanical process. Driving feel is not created by horsepower alone. It's created by resistance. The Supra 4 Malawian Quatches has resistance in all the right places. The steering isn't feather light. The pedals have weight. The chassis doesn't immediately mask mistakes. That resistance forces the driver to be present. When you turn the wheel, the car responds with intention, not urgency. There's a slight delay, a moment where mass transfers and tires load up. That moment is where feedback lives. It tells you what the front end is doing. It tells you how much grip you have left. Modern electric steering often filters this information away. The Supra also respects mechanical grip. It doesn't rely on electronics to save you instantly. You feel the limits approaching. This builds trust and encourages learning. The more you drive it, the better you understand it. That learning curve creates attachment. Another overlooked factor is seating position. The Supra places the driver low, centered, and engaged. You don't sit on top of the car. You sit in it. This alone changes perception of speed. When you're closer to the ground, everything feels faster, more dramatic. JDM cars like the Supra were built during a time when manufacturers trusted drivers. They assumed skill would develop. Today, many cars assume distraction and compensate accordingly. While that makes cars safer, it also makes them less involving. The Supra 4 Malawian Quatches doesn't try to protect you from the experience. It invites you into it. That invitation is rare today, and it's why this car continues to feel alive decades later. One of the most important aspects of JDM legends is emotional consistency. The Supra 4 Malawian Quatches feels the same every time you drive it. Cold start, warm engine, short drive, or long journey, the personality doesn't change. That consistency builds a bond. Modern cars often adapt too much. Steering weight changes, throttle mapping shifts, sound profile switch. While this flexibility sounds good on paper, it fragments the driving experience. The Supra remains honest. What you feel today is what you'll feel tomorrow. The manual transmission plays a huge role in this honesty. Gear changes require intention. You feel the clutch engage. You feel the shifter move through mechanical gates. This physical interaction anchors you in the moment. You're not scrolling through gears, you're selecting them. Even imperfections add character. Slight turbo lag, heavier steering at low speeds, firm suspension over rough roads. These aren't flaws. They're reminders that you're driving a machine, not a device. This mechanical authenticity is what modern enthusiasts crave. It's why restomods and analog sports cars are gaining popularity. People want connection again. The Supra Malawian Clutches offers it without apology. Driving this car isn't about setting lap times. It's about how it makes you feel when the road opens up and the engine breathes freely. That feeling is timeless. It transcends trends and technology. JDM culture also plays a huge role in why the Supra Malawian Clutches feels special. This car isn't just a product. It's a symbol of an era where passion guided engineering decisions. Japanese manufacturers competed to build the most complete driver's car, not just the fastest. That competition pushed innovation in reliability, balance, and drivability. Engineers expected owners to drive hard, often, and for a long time. As a result, components were designed to endure stress without losing character. The Supra carries that philosophy in every mile. Even today, it doesn't feel tired. It doesn't feel outdated. It feels deliberate. That's rare. Another reason the Supra feels alive is because it demands respect. You can't drive it lazily and expect excitement. It responds best when you're engaged. When you give it attention, it rewards you with feedback and flow. Flow is the key word. The Supra encourages smooth inputs, clean lines, and rhythm. When you find that rhythm, the car feels lighter, faster, and more agile than numbers suggest. That illusion of speed is a powerful experience. Modern cars often deliver instant performance without effort. While impressive, that effortlessness removes satisfaction. The Supra makes you work just enough to make success feel earned. The Supra Malawian Clutches also benefits from mechanical transparency. You feel drivetrain vibrations, road texture, and weight transfer. Nothing is overly damped or hidden. This transparency makes the car predictable. Predictability builds confidence. Confidence allows you to push slightly further each time. That progression is addictive. It's the reason drivers remember cars like this long after selling them. Another factor is scale. The Supra isn't oversized. It fits the road. You don't feel disconnected from your surroundings. Narrow roads feel exciting, not intimidating. Every corner feels meaningful. Modern performance cars are often wider, heavier, and more insulated. They dominate roads rather than interact with them. The Supra interacts. Even at moderate speeds, the experience feels special. You don't need triple-digit speeds to enjoy it. The car delivers sensation without excess. This accessibility is part of its charm. You can enjoy it without risking everything. That balance makes it usable and thrilling at the same time. The legend of the Supra Malawian Clutches isn't built on hype alone. It's built on repetition. People drive it, remember it, and talk about it. That cycle reinforces its status. Every generation of enthusiasts discovers the Supra and feels the same thing. Engagement, involvement, joy. Those emotions don't age. This is why JDM cars continue to influence modern automotive culture. They remind us that driving is emotional, not just technical. The Supra Malawian Clutches doesn't overwhelm you with speed. It invites you into a relationship. That relationship grows stronger with time. In a world of constant upgrades and rapid obsolescence, the Supra stands still, confident in what it offers. That confidence is contagious. At the end of the day, the Toyota Supra Malawian Clutches feels alive because it was designed with the driver at the center. Not algorithms, not marketing trends, a human being. It doesn't try to impress instantly. It reveals itself gradually. That slow reveal creates attachment, memory, and loyalty. This is the true magic of JDM legends. They don't fade, they grow. If you value driving feel, mechanical honesty, and emotional connection, cars like the Supra will always matter. They remind us why we fell in love with driving in the first place. And that is something no spec sheet can replace.